I heard the Intelligentsia Guild crafted something dangerous. We have many records in the Hall of Karma about these wise ones. They love to tinker with forbidden technologies, always trying to push the limits of Ingenia. I caught a glimpse of the mechs in those crates, and they bear a striking resemblance to Borison. I wonder what they're planning this time. Well, business first. Let's keep moving. Strange. I don't remember checking the containment facilities a second time.
Watch out!
Emergency! All wardens prepare for action! Emergency! All wardens prepare for action!
What's happening here? Why are these things moving on their own? Something is wrong. The guards aren't responding.
Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Like a Borison.
Looks like we're on our own for this one.
Land! Forward!
Scratch.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, eating less carbs. Watch this!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
On the still waters of oblivion I guide the wandering souls.
Defend the weak!
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Land! Forward!
Better not underestimate me!
Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
I get it now! Huh, yeah, rah! Azure Dragon, White Tiger, eating less carbs. Watch this!
On the still waters of oblivion I guide the wandering souls.
Indestructible!
Savor the vigor of it.
Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Better not underestimate me!
Fracture!
oblivion I guide the wandering souls.
That's how a true master does it.
But how is this even possible? The Spiritfarers follow the protocols, cutting off power to the mechs and sealing the crates. How could these mechs still start moving?
It's just like what happened in the Artisanship Commission before. These goods went haywire and attacked everyone in sight. The Alchemy Commission members examined them and found some unusual structures within. These things showing up in the shackling prison can only mean one thing.
A prison break.
And whoever delivered these goods clearly wanted them to go through the Xianzhou's strict inspection process to show the Skyfaring Commission and Cloud Knights how dangerous they were. They wanted these mechs to end up right here, in the shackling prison.
If these things already started taking action while nobody was paying attention, then the whole prison is in trouble, I'm afraid. And to make things worse, another group of visitors just entered the depths of the shackling prison, the messengers from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. And the prisoner they came to visit might be the target whom these wolf-shaped mechs were delivered here for. If that vicious beast manages to break free, it will be a catastrophe for the Xianzhou Luofu.
Here we are.
Have we arrived already, Your Honor? Shouldn't there be a cage here?
The most notorious felons are locked away in the solitary delves, deep down in the prison. Those delves can't be opened without proper authorization. The blue bird paves the path, and the Stygian lanterns illuminate it. Help me light up these lanterns, and the way to the bottom of the shackling prison will reveal itself.
What should we try next?
I've given you the diagrams for lighting the lanterns. Please take a look.
Not bad. It could even use some more intensity.
The path is open. Once we descend to the bottom of the prison, please do not do anything reckless. Inside the delve, behind this door, is the greatest enemy of the Foxians, Hule. According to custom, envoys from the Yao Qing visit the Xianzhou La Fu once every century to check on this abomination's imprisonment condition. Even though the Ten Lords Commission sentenced Hulei to the Forest of Swords, suffering every day for the rest of his life, I understand that the Yao Qing messengers want to see him dead. Unfortunately, for the past 7 centuries, they've had to return disappointed. Because this beast simply can't be killed.
If we can use his toxin to create medicine and save an innocent life, it might help balance out some of the sins he's committed. Could you be the key to a cure for the General? Hulei.
And once again, the envoys of the Yao Qing will leave disappointed. However, I won't say the same for me and my brothers.
Who's there?
I'm just a humble counselor of the Rhino Outback. You can call me Locktalk.
Wardens, intruders on the lowest level. Send reinforcements.
Nobody will hear you here. At the bottom of the shackling prison. Thank you for opening up the prison for us, Your Honor. We'll take it from here.
No wonder I kept smelling that familiar stench. So it wasn't just my imagination. Do your thing, Morsa.
We mustn't let these abominations get any closer! There are too many of them.
Once we were inside the shackle, we found soldiers available to us everywhere. It's a little more.
Not very sportsmanlike. Pardon my manners.
On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
You're in bad shape.
Turn up the heat. Since you're already here, why not have a meal?
I suggest you surrender now. Of course, I'll still kill you. But I promise you.
Dust's rain, it too shall fall.
Let's add more seasoning. It's just a tweener massage.
Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Better not underestimate me.
All better now?
Since you're already here, why not have a meal?
How presumptuous! Die now!
Leave if you can, Morsa. It's not time yet.
Not very sportsmanlike.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall. On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, eating less carbs. Watch this! I get it now!
Here comes the medicine.
How familiar. Existence is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Better not underestimate me!
Savor the vigor of it.
My back needs a little more heat. Since you're already here, why not have a meal?
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall. On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
I'm okay. Nap time.
Let's add more seasoning.
Existence is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Better not underestimate me! Azure Dragon, White Tiger, eating less calm. Watch this!
Guard the gate! They can't be allowed in!
Been a long time. Boy, welcome back.
How many times has Verdantia spun around since our last hunt? Duran's whelp, tell me your name.
Oh, great Hule, nemesis of the Foxians, and the hunter of all beings. I'm Oktok, a humble counselor of the Rhino Hound Pack. I am only one insignificant heir spawned from your bloodline. It's been at least 7 centuries since you led our pack through the hunting grounds of the stars. I'm thrilled to see that you are as cunning and skillful as ever.
7 centuries. 7 centuries have passed. But why have Duran's whelps grown to look like this? Tell me, Moktok, why have you grown to assemble our most despicable slaves and enemies, the Foxians?
I've been commanded to release you from this cursed prison. It is Senjaya's will. That's why I had to take a magic pill, don the skin of a lowly beast, play along with their hypocrisy.
Since you have an escape plan, tell me, what's our next move to get off of this ridiculously large ship?
My brothers and I will lock down this prison, trapping the prison guards inside. This will buy us some time. The rest of my crew, who are undercover like me, will secure the vessels for our escape. According to the plan, we only have 4 hours to get out of here. Originally, I intended to carry out the plan tomorrow, but they're planning to transfer you to the Xianzhou Yaoqing now. So I seized this opportunity to set you free.
What a reckless plan, you idiot! Even if we manage to get the ships, our chances of escaping are slimmer than a Foxian slipping through my claws.
But we have no other choice. The angel serving under the Master of Immortality sent me with a message. Only your return will end the prolonged divisions among the Borisin. Every one of my crew is ready to lay down their lives if it means setting you free.
A sneaky weakling like you is actually showing some reckless bravery with this plan. Fine. You'll get what you want. And all of Duran's whelps will too.
Well then, my lord. We should leave now.
Before we go, give me one of those magic pills.
My lord, you seriously want to don the skin of a lowly beast? That would be a disgrace to your greatness, my lord.
You idiot. Greatness means nothing without freedom. Once I get out, I'll need a disguise that won't raise any suspicion.
As you wish, my lord.
Is that Foxian slave my meal?
No, he's an envoy from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. I need you to endure him a bit, my lord, as he's more valuable as a hostage. Take him, guys. Time to move out.
Madam Hanya, the wardens in all areas are regrouping. Those Ingenium enemies are wandering around and causing heavy casualties. And to make things worse, those iron wolves broke open the cages and let the criminals out! We've called for backup, but it seems like all communication is jammed.
Let's preserve our strength and first take down the isolated prisoners. By decree of the 10 Lords, all prison breakers and intruders shall be apprehended, dead or alive.
Just a short time ago, the Nether Key mechanism was activated. It was probably Madame Shui and the Yaoqing messengers, heading to the bottom of the prison. Given the situation, I'm afraid that area is exactly where our enemies are targeting.
We mustn't let that vile beast escape from its cage.
We've gathered all the prison guards who can still fight, and we'll split up and secure each floor.
Go!
Those intruders are quite bold. They must have been planning this for quite a while.
Indeed, but Borisin tend to favor direct and aggressive approaches. Crafting careful and precise plans like this is simply not their style. Let's focus on the current situation right now. Please help me.
What's the fastest way to the bottom of this prison, Miss Hanya? If we don't get there quickly, we'll soon be outnumbered by all the enemies inside.
We'll have to bend the rules. Please, follow me. By decree of the 10 Lords, all prison breakers and intruders shall be apprehended, dead or alive.
Yes, ma'am!
Hold your position here.
Yes, ma'am.
We need a few tools if we want to reach the bottom quickly. Follow me to the next floor. The path is cut off. Someone must have altered the mechanism. No matter. It'll just require a bit more work to get through. Some spiritfarers occasionally use ingenia from the Artisanship Commission to navigate the treacherous terrain here. Normally, using devices like the shifting screen is strictly forbidden. As they could help prisoners escape. But, given the urgency of the situation, let's just ignore the usual regulations.
Will of preservation! Indestructible.
Not very sportsmanlike.
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Pardon my manners.
On the still waters of oblivion I guide the wandering souls.
You're in bad shape.
Lance! Forward!
That hurt.
Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Nap time.
The nether key has been activated. I hope we're not too late. Hang in there, sister.
Defend the weak. I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Master, have some tea. Azure dragon, white tiger, eating less carbs. Watch this!
On the still waters of oblivion I guide the wandering souls.
Savor the vigor of life.
Better not underestimate me!
Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Nap time.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Indestructible. Lance! Forward!
Pardon my manners.
On the still waters of oblivion I guide the wandering souls.
Savor the vigor of life.
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Looks like there was a fierce battle here not long ago.
The gate to the prison delve is wide open. Hule has managed to break free. Where are the Yaoqing messengers? And where's my sister? Are they still alive?
Let's look around. Maybe we'll find some clues.
Yi is here.
Miss Shui briefly sacrificed herself. My condolences, Miss Hanya.
Condolences? Well, that's unnecessary. You misunderstand. Thanks to the Ten Lords' blessing, my sister turned into an Ingenium centuries ago. Dying and returning as just a soul to the Hall of Karma's document office has become a routine for her. While I'm not keen on seeing her throw away her body like it's some replaceable part, but... By the way, have you seen bodies that might be the Yaoqing messengers? One of them is a Foxian wearing exquisite clothes, and the other wears a dark cloak, like a fugitive.
No. I haven't found any Foxian bodies. Only Borisan ones.
So, the intruders and Hule are holding the Yaoqing messengers hostage. This is the worst situation. With hostages in their grasp, the prison guards can't do anything about the prisoners. If anything happens to the messengers, the relationship between the Yaoqing and the Luofu could be irreversibly damaged. We must rescue the messengers, get out of here, and spread the news. We mustn't give up as long as there's a glimmer of hope.
What have you found, Miss Hanya?
Reconstruct.
It's my sister. Looks like her soul hasn't returned to the Hall of Karma yet. At such a critical moment, her death can give us information that we can turn into an advantage. Let me see. The damage isn't too bad. If I can fix it up, my sister will have a temporary body.
Hanya, I'm back.
Welcome back, sister. I don't know what kind of expression I should have at a time like this. Happy? Tears of joy? Forget it. I'm used to you coming back in all sorts of forms.
Now is not the time for jokes. This side crane can't hold all of me.
Sister, what did you see when you were killed?
One of the Yaoqing messengers escaped, and the other one was taken hostage and brought upwards?
Besides the Borisan, there were other intruders. Invisible.
Invisible intruders? What does that even mean? How many conspiracies are tangled up in this mess? Do me a favor, sister. The intruders have cut off all communication between inside and outside the prison. And now you're the only person, the only bird, who can slip out undetected. Make sure you deliver the news to the outside world.
I understand. Please be careful, sister. You are different from me.
Time is running out, Miss Hanya. If we keep delaying, those Borisin will escape from the prison.
All right. If we happen to come across that Yaoqing messenger who got away... No. Stopping Hule should probably be our top priority.
Wait! Something feels off. Something's approaching us.
The invisible intruders.
Watch your back!
These abominations aren't prisoners from this prison.
Pardon my manners. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, eating less carbs. Watch this!
In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls. I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Savor the vigor of life.
Existence is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
You're in bad shape.
Indestructible.
Better not underestimate me!
On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls. Land! Forward!
Prison management on the Wafu is truly concerning.
Who are you?
Aren't you looking for me?
Existence is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
I get it now!
Nap time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Defend the weak. I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall. On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, eating less carbs. Watch this!
Here comes the medicine.
Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
You're in bad shape.
Indestructible.
Just focus on the fight.
Not very sportsmanlike.
Lance! Forward!
Mortality ends forever.
From the still waters of oblivion I guide the wandering souls. I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
That's how a true master does it.
Nap time.
Defend the weak.
Secret of the Saints.
Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Better not underestimate me.
Savor the vigor of it.
Lance! Forward!
From the still waters of oblivion I guide the wandering souls.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, eating less carbs. Watch this!
All better now?
Indestructible.
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
I get it now.
You're in bad shape.
Lance! Forward!
Merciful Medicus.
From the still waters of oblivion I guide the wandering souls.
Defend the weak.
Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, eating less carbs. Watch this!
Wretch. Wretch. I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
So what if I repeat it? It's the truth after all. Prison management on the Luofu is truly concerning. At least 2 different groups of intruders infiltrated here. The wolf cubs and these Mara-struck soldiers. Their hiding technique. It's pretty similar to the wind mantle technique used by the Vidyadhara serving Kailorum Venti on the Yaoqing. What do you think? Well, never mind if you don't have any clues. Now is not the time to exchange assassination techniques. I'm Moza. My friend fell into the clutches of that wolf. I was planning to escape and report back as quickly as possible. But now it seems... the prison on the Luofu is a real maze, I must admit.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Moza. We'll do our best to ensure your friend's safety.
No, you can do nothing for him now. And you shouldn't be focusing on his safety at the moment.
Your friend is in Hule's clutches and you're just going to leave him behind?
Look, I'm the Yaoqing General's guard, not his. I've seen how that giant wolf fights, and there's no way. Trying to save my friend will only get us killed. I don't know how you think, but I won't throw my life away for a lost cause. Listen up. I've been tracking these fugitives, and I know their next move. They're planning to seal off the entire prison to keep the outside world in the dark. Worst case scenario, we are all killed by that giant wolf, and the shackling prison is sealed off. No one will know about us or about their escape until it's too late. And the best case scenario... able to. We're one step behind them. The best case scenario would be we seal the gates and trap the enemy inside with us. We can't let that monstrous wolf escape. Hopefully, someone will eventually notice that something is off and come to help. As for whether we'll still be alive by then, it's not something we should think about.
You should have a way of comforting people, Mr. Moza.
As a person of the Yaoqing, I've always searched for something meaningful to give my life to.
I have to make it out alive. My companions are waiting for me.
As a netherworld dweller, I've already died once.
Yeah. We won't give up. Not until the very last moment.
None of you are part of the Ten Lords' commission, so sacrificing yourselves isn't the right move. As a judge, it's my responsibility to guard this prison. And if someone should step up to stop Hule from escaping, it should be me, not you. Once we reach the gate, I hope you'll help me seal it. After that, I'll do everything I can to fight the Borisin. Do you find a safe place to hide and wait for reinforcements? Now, let's proceed upward.
Will of preservation! Indestructible. Land. Forward!
Master, have some tea!
Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Nap time.
oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
You're in bad shape.
Defend the weak. Lance! Forward!
Not very sportsmanlike.
Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
I get it now. Yeah.
Reach the end of the story in your own way. Looks good.
Azure dragon, white tiger, eating less carbs. Watch this!
Not a scratch. Indestructible.
Pardon my manners.
From the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls. I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
I'm okay. Savor the vigor of it.
Lance! Forward! Defend the weak.
Master, have some tea.
Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Nap time.
Lance! Forward!
Better not underestimate me.
From the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
You're in bad shape.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
We must seal the entrance before the Boris and fugitives get out. The prison wardens and mechanisms won't be able to hold them for long. Follow me. almost there. The gate is just ahead.
Indestructible.
Master, have some tea. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, eating less carbs. Watch this!
Existence is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Savor the vigor of life.
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall. From the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
You're in bad shape.
Yeah, that was sneaky.
Defend the weak. Land. Forward! Indestructible.
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Pardon my manners.
Existence is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.